Hey everybody, it's Lala Anthony, and I'm gonna walk you through my skincare routine and then a bronzy, glowy makeup look that you can do yourself. You can see my skin is a little bit red because I'm way too aggressive with these, but this is the Neutrogena makeup wipes. I start with that always. I wipe the makeup off, and always when you think your face is so clean, it never really is, because look, there's still makeup. So then I use the Shani Darden cleansing serum that Kelly Rowland told me about because she's obsessed with this. Have you ever seen these? Watch what happens when I wet one. It becomes a full sponge. Make sure you do your neck. Don't forget your neck. Then I use this Caudalie. Everyone talks about how important eye cream is, so this works. So I go under. I even go on top of my eye. I don't know if people do that, but I do. I love to use the Skin by Kim. This is the hyaluronic acid serum. So I knew about the Skin by Kim line before it came out, and yes, I got to see some of the products, test them, smell them, and then the vitamin C8 serum. So I do those two things, and I don't know if you could tell, but my face is like glowing now. And also the redness is going down a little bit. I use the Weightless Oil-Free Moisturizer. When it's something big like a red carpet or the Met Ball, I try to at least go get a facial and just get my face really, really clean and prepped and ready. And that's important, you know, especially if it's gonna be a lot of like cameras and stuff like that. My next step is just a little quick thing for my hair. My product, Anala. This is the Power Potion. It's 100% rice water complex. During the pandemic, I was experimenting a lot with rice water because my hair was a wreck, and I grew my edges back, I grew my hair. I always just take a little bit in the dropper, and I always at the least, put some in my edges, because no one wants to have no edges. Like, that is not the look. Let me preface this by saying, I am not a makeup artist. For those of you who struggle like me, let's give this a whirl. All right, so first, brows. This is by Benefit. It's called Precisely My Brows Pencil. I had a phase like in high school where I shaved like cuts in my eyebrows because I was like what people were doing, and I thought that was so cool. And it's funny because now my son, Cayenne, who's 16, he has cuts in his eyebrows, and I guess he thinks that's the coolest thing in the world. But the good thing is, like, I do have brows, so I don't have to go too crazy. I just don't like when brows look like, I don't like that. I like it to just look more natural. And I also do love Anastasia's brow definer. One of the favorite foundations that I love that one of my favorite makeup artists told me about was the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And I feel like when I'm doing my makeup myself, it's easy, like it's not a lot of steps involved. And you know what I learned about foundation is that when you first put it on, you see how it looks like a little darker? Apparently, the makeup artists say that it has to oxidize into your skin, and then it I guess becomes the right color, because at first it's like, this doesn't even look like it matches. So then I take this and I kind of just pat it in, and I think that's when the oxidizing or whatever starts. But you want to make sure you go down the neck and do this everywhere. You don't want to have splotches and stuff. I really love this Tarte concealer. I usually use two colors and kind of blend them, medium sand and tan sand. So I always start with the medium. I'm gonna blend this in first, because one thing about concealer that I'm learning, if you don't blend it quickly, it will dry and it'll start creasing, and nobody wants to walk around with like creases under their eye. It's looking pretty good actually. And then now I'm gonna go over it with the medium, a little bit lighter. Before I set it, take a little tiny bit of concealer under like the eyebrow to I guess really define it, but you gotta be careful with that, so I don't like to do a lot. Now we have to set it. You gotta move quick with the setting. I've been seeing people use this flat one, and I think it's good. So now, let's set. This is Milk Makeup. It's the maple color, and I like to go here, down, oh God, here, down. Somehow it'll come together, and you're supposed to just do like some here. I would just put this on a brush, don't go too crazy. A little bit around the jawline. gonna use this nose area because you don't want to just have two lines looking like a tiger. Oh, by the way, this is Laura Mercier, which I love. This is the translucent powder. Put a little bit on here. Fenty has all the greatest pro filter powders. So then I take this, and it's just to kind of go over what I already contoured. I think all my friends are so great at what they do. Sierra, Kelly, Kim, Serena, I think they pull it together extremely well. So I definitely look to them for like style inspo or questions about like, should I wear this? How does this look? And I love this old palette from Kim and Mario. I still have it. I'm gonna start by using Don't Move. That's this color right here. This is actually coming out pretty good. This is just like a base. This is the Pat McGrath Bridgerton collab. Then I'll go into this. If you could see, it's so shimmery. My group chat is so obsessed with Bridgerton. They like giving away too much, but I'm gonna lock in because I freaking love Shonda Rhimes. Now, another thing I like to do is I'll take this little one and I'll just take a little bit of it and I like to put it like here. Also, if you really want to get fancy, you can put a little bit, this is the bronzy look, remember? Under. So now that's it for the eyes. You don't gotta go crazy, that's enough. So first I'm gonna hit it with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Mean Money and the Hustle Baby. This is the Kilowatt. Just a little bit here for the bronziness. I like, it just gives you something. Don't be afraid to use your fingers if you have to. It's your own face, like who cares? And then if you really wanna go crazy, the Makeup by Mario, I love this Master Crystal Reflector. I saw it and I was like, I have to get it. I just put it with the Fenty. Like if you're gonna go bronze, then go bronze. And also, this is the best Fenty product I think that was ever created. This is called Trophy Wife. You could really be out here looking like a trophy wife, so you just gotta use a little bit. I'll take it from the top. I'll just like a little drop and just like do that. I have a movie right now on Netflix. It's called The Perfect Fine. Me, Gabrielle Union. I feel like everyone's in the need for a good romantic comedy. This is the Fenty Beauty mascara, which I love. So when I get my makeup done on set and stuff, I usually have a makeup artist that I really love and I trust, so we just create a look for the character because I don't want to just look like Lala. If I'm playing a character that's obviously not Lala, I want to embody that and look that way. Now we're going to lip line with my favorite lip liner of all time, Cork by MAC. I like to kind of line outside the lip a little bit, nothing too crazy. Again, let's not go crazy. I'm a clear gloss girl. I have every clear gloss ever invented on the planet. So this Fenty, this is the glass slipper. I love this Too Faced lip injection because it gives you like that plumping feeling. I might even add a little bit of this on top. This is called Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. If you're really trying to get into like the bronzy look, another Fenty product I love is this Who Needs Clothes. It's really true because when you put this on like your body, I'll put a little bit here so you can see. And you always want to smell good. This is Sierra's fragrance, another one of my best friends. By the way, when you put on perfume, put it in your hair like that. It's good. It's the bronzy look. This is it, guys. The quick 1-2 from me, Lala to you. I'm proud of this. I think I did okay.